It's not that you're not a. It's not that you're not a. It's not that you're not a morning person. You're just a bitch, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you're not a because even bitches get up early in the morning to pee. Speak of the devil, I just got a dog, a blue nose pit, and whether I'm a morning person or not, it has made me one. And I don't not enjoy it. I don't necessarily enjoy it either. It's been great. It's good for my body, good for my mom. He ain't no bitch though. You heard him. But it's amazing. It's amazing how much an animal can ground you in a reality that you would otherwise never even think twice about. Yeah, I feel so blessed having this dog come into my life. Pablito. Pablo. My dog is a pit bull, blue nose pit. Pit bulls literally used to be thrown in a pit full of bulls and they would just attack the bulls. And yeah, it was just like dog fighting. That's the purpose of their existence, supposedly. Ironically, they're the most loving dogs, the most feared and the most loving. Yeah, I haven't looked into it much, but I think it's interesting. They say pits are the black people of dogs. My guess is that my guess is that, they are feared yet respected, strong, fighters, protectors, loyal. I mean, all dogs are loyal. The loyalty is something that actually bugs me out. The loyalty rewires my programming in a way. It it's like heroin for my trust issues because their loyalty is unwavering in the face of me not being loyal to many things, including myself. The dog, I'll be finding that the dog more loyal to me than I'm loyal to myself, which is a beautiful thing. I think I've been thinking a lot about, yes, the history of dogs, um, dogs in relationship to divinity, like Anubis and like I guess werewolves. Werewolves are not necessarily divine, but you could make an argument that the werewolf archetype fits into some sort of angel or Nephilim, fallen angel archetype. Maybe not, but yeah, just thinking about the dog's place in the spiritual hierarchy of things. When you look at religion and religious takes on dogs, religion is not a warm environment, a welcoming environment for dogs necessarily. But something about dogs, their loyalty, their love, is closer to source than most might think. My feeling is that people's fears, right? When you're living in fear, when you're orienting yourself from a place of fear, how can you ever decipher what's of source and what isn't, right? So with dogs, all animals in general, my dog has been making me think about animals in general and their place in the spiritual hierarchy of the universe, their role, right? What is the karma that they carry? What is the path that they're headed to? Is You know, what is their evolutionary kind of potential at this current state in their relationship to human beings, which are, I don't know what we are. I can't put a finger on who we are or what we're doing. It doesn't seem like it's coming from source though at all. And it seems like dogs and most animals are kind of just like stuck in autopilot when it comes to source, when it comes to the divine. So yeah, I'm on some sort of side quest to figure out this relationship to the animal nature and what it means to connect to source and encompassing that in which we don't usually associate with source. Um, Classic, right? I love contrast, so that makes sense. I love contrast. I love syncretism. I love oneness, the idea. But I don't fuck with globalism at all. Not the current state of globalism, that is. All this to say, the morning time is your responsibility. And if there are entities, energies that can align you with the morning, then you are further aligned with your responsibility to wake up, to get up, to move, to be who you are. So if you got a dog and it's hard, it's not really hard. If you're not a morning person, if that's your narrative, if your narrative is that you're not a morning person, you're just a bitch. In other news, I ran out of soap, and running out of things is a good thing. I ran out of soap, and my finances, everybody's finances, if you're not Elon Musk or somebody of that nature, is everybody's finances is kind of shaky. I'm assuming, and we're not all handling it in the same way. Some of us are further in our relationship into like securing financial stability by whatever means, and some of us are in a place where the financial instability is kind of, it feels more entrapping. It feels more like stagnation, a moment of like making do with what you have in a way or whatever. It's all mentality. But I've been on my making do shit, and I've been trying to be more financially responsible too, and sensible and literate. But I'm not always whatever. Anyways, I ran out of soap and had me thinking about soap. I don't even know whether or not black soap is, well, black soap, I get black soap from Medina, which is like a wholesaler of Muslim products, incenses, oils, soaps, things of that nature, right? I don't even necessarily know if black soap is good for dishes or not. I know it's very strong. My sister be like, or somebody, I don't know if it's my sister, somebody be like, they can't use it because it's too strong. It's too strong. It's too, this skin is too sensitive to it. So I don't even know if I should be um, substituting black soap for Dawn soap. Now I thought about Dawn soap, and I'm like, that shit strong as fuck. That shit chemically strong as fuck. That's a different kind of strong. I mean, it's all chemicals, but you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck they do to make that soap what it is. I don't know. I could probably name the ingredients. I could read the ingredients. I don't know if I know what those ingredients are necessarily. Not to say I know what they are in black soap, but black soap is way more fucking simple. Look it up. If you have no relationship to what I'm saying, if you don't use black soap and you know, this is not a campaign or me trying to necessarily put niggas onto black soap, but this is me. This is me. I'm trying to relay the importance of making do and the value that it could produce sometimes. If you're in a healthy, mostly healthy, if you're in a healthy state, if you're in a mentally balanced, healthy state, whatever that means to you, then I think it's challenging your comfortability and what you're used to. Um, Whether it's in your control or not. I mean, I'm not out here promoting financial instability, but it works wonders apparently in terms of creativity. That is, same thing happened to me and pasta sauce. I was down bad one time and I didn't have any tomato sauce. I'm not even gonna say what I used, but I used a different mix of things that I had just around that I was like, let me see if this tastes good with pasta or not, and it ended up tasting good. So yeah, black soap for your dishes. Now we're going into the part of the video where I do promote black soap because why not? I mean, I also was thinking, they say you could use this for anything, right? If you know about this, then you are a cooler person than the average. Shout out to Dr. Bronner. But I don't want my dishes smelling like mint. I don't want my dishes smelling like anything. So black soap is scentless, and it gets the job done without leaving a trace that the job is done. Um, which is whatever. I mean, who knows? Maybe you like your dishes to smell like stuff. Maybe you like your dishes to smell like stuff that you can't pronounce. Maybe not. But if you don't, then it's worth it's worth giving a try. I haven't even looked this up. I don't really care to look it up because y'all don't look up the soap. Like y'all have not looked up the soap that y'all use. I know y'all have not. So like y'all probably most of y'all is probably going to your kitchen right now and like looking at the back of the soap thing. I think a lot of us need to reorient our relationship to soap. A lot of us should be making our own soap because these products that we be using, man, it's not that, I mean, they're bad within themselves, but it's not even so much that they're bad within themselves. It's like what happens when you start buying these kinds of products that make it convenient for you, where people are shopping you these things that make it easier for you not to think about what you're doing and what you're putting inside of yourself and like all the calories it takes to do that. You gotta figure out a way to, because it's more than a thing that you need. It's more than just like, it's more than just something that you need to clean yourself with. It's also a social device. It's like, oh, you don't clean yourself with this, like what? You know, people see people will see black soap and probably think I'm dirty just because I wash with black soap. Interestingly enough, little do they know it's stronger than your average soap. I mean, look at the white soap. When you look at white soap, I think about Jergens, whatever the fuck, Jergens. Think about Jergens, body wash. You know, these soft soaps. And look, don't get me wrong, soft soap has its utility, right? And when we're talking about longevity and when we're talking about sustainability, we can make our own soft soaps from these hard soaps. Like it's not that hard. Like I'm talking like I made soap before. Like it's gonna be the start, bro. Cause it's just like soap is not that expensive necessarily, but it's not cheap. Okay, soap should be cheap. Essentials should be cheap. That's how they come to be understood as essentials. Once you raise the price too high on these essentials, Niggas is niggas be dirty and hungry. My favorite dishes to wash are these kinds, these fucking plastic bowls. Any bowl, I love washing bowls. Something about the way the water cascades around spherical objects, but like it's just yeah, it's just easy. Like make pasta, wash the bowl, boom, it's done. It's done. Something about these fucking plates, man. I remember one time I was at my grandmother's house and I made us some dinner, or she made us some dinner. One of us made each other some dinner, and I put the food that was made in a bowl and heated it up. And she was like, "What are you doing?" Like, "I'm heating the food up." And she's like, "In a bowl?" Like, "Yeah, in a bowl." She was like, she gives me the look that she gives me when I do things that she doesn't understand, and it really, I don't know, I was really confused by that. I was really confused by this idea that she was confused that I wanted to eat out of a bowl. Like I understand this whole concept of like food etiquette or like table etiquette, right? With the fucking you have to have. I don't know it. I don't understand it, but I understand it. I understand it so far as I know about. I know that it exists. I know that there's certain things, you know. If you're somebody that practices table etiquette, maybe a bowl eating out of a bowl is like smoking out of a Arizona can or some shit. I don't know. But for me, I mean, that let me know she doesn't wash dishes because little does she know. See, when you wash plates, I like this setting that's like all the water is shooting from all the different holes instead of this like centralized holes, like a bunch of little holes shooting. When you're on a 2D plane, like a 2D flat plane, like a plate, you're on a flat earth plate. You are not. It's just more splatter, bruh. It's more splatter. But you can argue, oh, you turn the thing of the bowl around. Look, it's splattering. Well, if you're really arguing fucking plates at this point, you're a fucking narc. Stop watching the video. Anyways, so and I gotta wash my dog.